What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about one of the #1 reasons not to keep all of your money in the bank. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel, which I have for a reason. It's just in case. Post weekly videos over there and trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies which are up for grabs, and a ton of other products, and many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. And if you use promo code FLASH, you'll save 10% on your order. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. But today I wanted to talk about one of the #1 reasons not to keep all of your money in the bank. And this is somewhat stemming off of a video that I posted about 2 days ago, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, please watch that one first. It'll make this video make much more sense. And I don't believe a whole lot of people saw it anyway, because I had a lot of trouble with that video before I even posted it, as did a lot of people on that very specific day, and I don't believe notifications went out. So go check out that video. I will put it in the little iCard in the top corner of the screen. But moving forward away from all that, assuming that you already watched that video, there was a point in that video where I talked about how if you don't have access to your money, even if you have $1 million in the bank, if you don't have access to your money, you're essentially broke. And this morning, when I woke up, the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, no, I don't check Facebook. No, I don't check Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. I check my bank accounts, and I check my credit card balances, and I check those credit building apps and whatnot. And with one of the banks that I use, when I clicked on their app, it said, "Mobile banking is unavailable." I'm putting it right here on the screen. This is a screenshot from my phone from just a couple hours ago. Mobile banking temporarily unavailable, or something like that. So I started to think to myself, what if the only way I have access to banking is through mobile? What if mobile banking is my only form of banking? It's not. I could do online banking from my computer. I didn't bother to check because I don't need to make any payments or anything, and it'll probably be back up and running by tonight anyway. But there have been times in the past where online banking was down too. I tried to sign in from my computer. Couldn't access the bank account. Obviously, the only other way is to actually physically go to the bank. But what if it's not Monday through Friday 9 to 5? What if it's Tuesday at 7:30 at night? The bank is closed. There's no one there to help you. No one's there, no one's working, the bank is closed. Of course you could do most of the things that you would need to do from the ATM outside, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I can't even keep track of how many times over the years I have stopped at the bank to use the ATM 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night after work, because one of my jobs is very old school and they still give me physical paper checks that I need to go and cash myself instead of direct deposit. And I'll go to the bank close to midnight sometimes. I'll park the car, I'll get out, I'll walk up to the ATM, and on the screen, what do I see? Temporarily out of service. So I'm just saying, what if the day came where I really needed to access my bank account? Let's just say that there was an emergency situation going on and I needed to get access to my bank account. But what if it was like a Friday night? I can't go into the bank until Monday morning. Mobile banking's down, online banking's down, and the ATM's not working. I could have $100,000 in the bank. But I'm essentially broke because I don't have access to it. Even in a life or death situation, I wouldn't have access to it. I'd be screwed. You tell me what would happen. Now, also, I think it's also important to remember, or to acknowledge, I don't want to pretend to be one of those crazy people pushing and promoting fear and paranoia on my viewers, I do not believe in, nor do I agree with fear-mongering. The only reason I'm saying this is because it actually happened to me today, and the other examples that I provided were other examples that I've experienced in the past, and just for the sake of a hypothetical situation, what if all those things happened at the same time when I really needed the money? Which kind of brings me back to, like, full circle to the title of the video. In my opinion and from my perspective, that's a pretty good reason not to keep all of your money in the bank. Notice I said all. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but that's the reason I don't keep all of my money in the bank. For that reason right there. There's a slight possibility that I could lose access to it temporarily. But I think it's also important to say that, in my opinion and from my perspective, I personally like the banks. I try to maintain a good relationship with the banks, and anybody who's ever tuned into my live streams before knows that I am a self-proclaimed credit nerd. I love building credit. I love learning about different ways to build credit. I love credit cards. I have multiple. I plan on getting more. And I like to capitalize on as many sign-up bonuses or welcome bonuses or cashback rewards or whatever. I try to capitalize on as much of that as I possibly can. If I can get 3, 4, 5% back on the things that I'm spending my money on anyway, you best believe I'm going to capitalize on that. So I love credit cards, and if you love credit cards, you kind of have no choice. You kind of have to love the bank to an extent. And one of the reasons I like credit cards and I'm not anti-credit card or I'm not fearful of credit cards is because I'm not financially irresponsible. I like to think that I have a relatively high financial IQ, and I'm not financially illiterate. There's no such thing as credit card debt. There's only consumer debt. There's only reckless spending. I've never paid a penny interest. I've never paid a late fee. I've never paid an overdraft fee. I've never paid a penny to own any of my credit cards or checking accounts, savings accounts. None of those things have ever cost me any money or done any harm to me. I've only benefited from them. So I do like the bank, and I do view the bank as a tool that I can use to propel myself in a better direction, whether it be to save a little bit of money, whether it be to make a little bit of money, whether it's to build my credit so I am viewed as someone who is financially sound, financially trustworthy. I do believe in the bank. I'm not one of those anti-bankers. But there's no way in the world that I trust the bank enough to keep every penny to my name in the bank, behind closed doors. When I know for a fact, because I've experienced it myself, today and many times in the past, no access to mobile banking, no access to online banking, no access to ATMs, and if the bank is closed, no one can help you. If you guys agree with me or disagree with me, let me know in the comments section down below. I'm interested what everybody's thoughts are. I thought that this was kind of an interesting video. This video wasn't even supposed to come out today. It's just this whole mobile banking thing that happened today, so I wanted to get this video out. I actually filmed a different video that was supposed to post today, but that'll come out tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe for new videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel, which I have for a reason. It's just in case. Post weekly videos over there, all things money, and trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. So help me out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs. And we have a ton of other products as well, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, and many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And do not forget, if you use promo code FLASH, you'll save 10% on your order. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And once again, I want you guys to let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on the bank? Are you completely and totally 100% against the bank? You hate the bank with a burning passion. Or do you love the bank? Maybe you keep all your money in the bank because, in your opinion, from your perspective, it's safe to do, it's reasonable to do, it's the right thing to do. Maybe you're someone like me where you're kind of on the fence a little bit for different reasons. Maybe you have your own personal experiences that you would like to share in the comment section down below. Let us know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.